Welcome back here to the What's Cooking show from CRN Digital Talk Radio, the nation's food, wine, travel, and restaurant show. July 4th weekend coming up. Here's truly Michael Horn and Paul Stern getting ready to do maybe some big-time barbecue. And you were warming up last night, Paul Stern. You said with the old grill, the gas grill, doing some of those 80-20 burgers, huh?
I did. I started off with simple hamburgers, but boy, today on What's Cooking Today, we got something much more interesting than just simple burgers.
We have Lazone Randolph, the executive chef at Brennan's from New Orleans, and Judith Fertig, one half of the Barbecue Queens. Welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, well, great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Lazone, first and foremost with you, how are things going in New Orleans there? What's happening?
We're pretty much doing all right down here. You know, we're not having that greater impact on the seafood and stuff like that, which we use in our restaurants. We're still supplying our customers with fresh seafood, shrimps, oysters, fish, and stuff like that. And our purveyors, the guys who take care of us, know that, you know, we're part of the food scene down here, so they make sure that we're supplied with fresh seafood and stuff like that. So we're really doing great, you know, and it's good. It's in the summertime, and the tourism is a little bit off and stuff like that. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
Good. And you've been all over, too, Lazone, because Chef Lazone Randolph, the executive chef at Brennan's New Orleans, someone told me that you once were the guest chef at the U.S. Embassy in London, no less.
I did. Yes, we did. We went over there, and we had a great time. We brought some of this type of food to the English over there, and I did some stay at the Meridian Hotel in Piccadilly over there. And they enjoyed that, so, I mean, we take the message on the road sometime.
All right, now, Judith, let's talk about the great Judith Fertig, because you are just one half of the Barbecue Queens, but may I say, I kind of think of you as the best half. How do you get to be a barbecue queen? What's that all about?
Well, you have to learn how to barbecue, and then you have to buy yourself a lot of barbecue bling. So you got to buy a lot of cheap jewelry, pearls, real rhinestones, all that kind of stuff. And then you call yourself a barbecue queen, and there you are.
Okay, so now we've talked about a lot of stuff. So you're the barbecue queen, and it's Judith Fertig, and we've got Lazone Randolph there from Brennan's in New Orleans. So we're talking barbecues on today's show, and of course we mentioned probably 85%, maybe 90 people are going to be doing hot dogs, hamburgers. Judith, you've done cookbooks on grilling and stuff. Will the hot dog and hamburger, that should be the #1 food, right, for the barbecue this 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, a lot of people like, you know, the 80-20 hamburgers or hot dogs. A lot of people around the country maybe do ribs or sometimes salmon on the grill. And what's great is that if you've got your grill all fired up for all those things, you could leave it on and put bananas on to grill after it. So grilled bananas are really a fun thing to do.
So wait a second.
A little different.
You're saying this year we should try to, how the heck would you grill bananas on a barbecue grill?
Never heard
of that. Well, see, they're really, really easy. And as a barbecue queen, you know, we have to experiment with all that kind of stuff. So we've got a great recipe for banana boats that basically you split the banana down the middle lengthwise, kind of open it like a baked potato, and then stuff it with chocolate and little miniature marshmallows, and you put it on the grill. In about 5 minutes, the skin has blackened. The inside is like wonderful banana pudding with this melted chocolate and the melted marshmallows. It's really yummy.
All right, now this is we're originating this broadcast from Brennan's in New Orleans. Is that right, Lazone Randolph, executive chef?
Right.
Yes.
And Judith, you were there as well. So Let me ask you a question, because someone told me that Bananas Foster's was the flagship dessert that came out of Brennan's. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was originated here. Yes, it was made here by Chef Paul Blanger, who was his executive chef at that time. And the Bananas Foster's is the original dessert of this restaurant here.
I don't know if, Mike, I'm reading your mind, but a barbecued Banana Foster's?
Yeah, you could grill the bananas and then flame the sauce.
Flame them in the sauce. Yeah, it's very possible.
Fusion cooking at its best. Of course, you have to use Dole bananas for this, or it doesn't count.
Are they the best banana? Are we putting a little shameless plug in there for Dole bananas coming to us?
We use it in our banana sauce, you know. So Dole is a great banana to use with this dessert.
How do you do the bananas Foster? How do you do that? You'll kind of flame that up at the table, don't you?
Yeah, it's done table side. But first you start out with the butter, the brown sugar, cinnamon, bananas, banana liqueur, then you flambe it at the table with the rum. And that's the finale to this dessert, is flambeing at the table side. And this is where people really come here. They come for the breakfast, and the grand finale of the breakfast is Bananas Foster.
Hey, you know that rum, Judith Fertig, half of the barbecue queens. That's kind of got our attention, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and you know, the rum just flames up and it gives that wonderful flavor. We've also got blistered bananas, which you can slice the banana completely in half down the center. You grill the cut side so you get grill marks on your banana, and then do kind of this Puerto Rican brown sugar rum sauce drizzled over that for the kind of adult bananas, and that's really good too.
All right, so now I'm loving this right now, and especially the rum part, because if you're not driving anywhere and you're at home, and our guest star with us here today, just to show you what kind of a chef I am, Judith Fertig, the barbecue queen, and executive chef Lazone Randolph. You make that stuff with the rum, and you just kind of take a hit of that rum while you're working on it. You're not driving anywhere or whatever. You put it in the glass on the side if you want to. Everything seems to go together a little better for me, I find, when I do that.
It's called sampling the product.
Yeah, I think the alcohol sort of burns off.
It burns off.
We don't want to burst your bubble or anything, but...
yeah, the flambéing takes care of the alcohol. It burns it out of there.
Yeah, so you're pretty okay.
Now, since you're talking bananas here, and you were talking about seafood grilling, can you do bananas sometimes on the seafood or whatever? Have it as like a little sauce there on the side with some kind of a fish?
Yeah, you could really do a great island kebab, and it's you know, on a skewer you thread bananas and sweet bell peppers and shrimp. Brush them with you know, a little marinade and grill those. Those are wonderful.
So you're saying the banana will hold up there because it's being grilled in there? And thinking about it now, I'm thinking it probably would, and that would be something totally different for your 4th of July barbecue fare.
Right,
that would be very festive and light.
It's easy, it's inexpensive, and it's delicious. So, you know, what more can you ask for?
Plus, let's mention, too, the potassium. I always grab the bananas whenever I'm out shopping. I grab a bunch just so you can, you know, that's supposed to be a good source of potassium. Am I correct?
Yeah, it is. Very good source. Very good source. So.
Now, are you guys going to cook later today at Brennan's in New Orleans? Are you there?
Yeah. And I'd like to also say that, I mean, filet mignon goes very great with sauteed bananas and a horseradish sauce.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that, but it's a great combo.
We do a filet Stanley here.
A filet Stanley?
Filet Stanley. It's got a sauteed banana, a grilled filet mignon to your liking, and a creamy horseradish sauce, and it's a great pairing with a banana.
I like
Believe
this.
me, it's called filet Stanley.
You got a website where we can see these recipes?
Yes.
Yes, it's Dole.com/bananas. And you could also check out Brennan'sNewOrleans.com.
Brennan's with an S, NewOrleans.com, or Dole, what was it?
Dole.com/bananas.
There you have it. Lazone Randolph, executive chef at Brennan's. Judith Fertig, the barbecue queen. We'll be back.